Hello, Jude here with McLaren Boston, and this is a thorough video overview of the Ferrari Pista Coupe and Rosso Scuderia. And the interior is Nero with some Rosso accents. Then we have the two-tone Nero and Giallo stripe that runs all the way down the center of the car. Carbon fiber wheels, which is a ridiculous option, but so nice of the original owner to have done so. Overall, this car is in fantastic shape. We are going to take a close look though, so you can have a really clear idea of the condition. Because like I tell everybody, my specialty is doing business 100% remotely, and that way there are no surprises when the car arrives in your driveway, wherever that may be. I'd rather get a phone call telling me how much you love the car and how happy you are, rather than the other way around and someone says, "Hey Jude, you didn't tell me about this," you know? So in that spirit, the car does have paint protection film. On the nose, I did notice there is some peppering in the paint protection film. Some larger spots, some nicks, and then some smaller ones as well. With a car that has 10,000 miles on it, give or take, this is expected, but it's good that this is paint protection film that's taking the abuse. I took a close look, and it doesn't seem, to me at least, that any of these spots done any damage to the paint or the carbon underneath. That being said, I could be wrong, but I'm doing my best effort to show you everything that I found. Those are just some water spots. Sorry about that. Couple spots here, some bubbles. But again, overall, great car. And this is why you invest in paint protection film, is so that the film gets peppered up and not the car itself. We'll take a look in there in the engine compartment. The windscreen looks to me like it might have some tint. There are some small spots in the glass. Not too bad. No cracks, no fine lines or anything like that. Looks like the side windows also have some tint. But again, just trying to give you a really close look at the car. You do see some of the seams here for the PPF, because the whole car is covered, by the way. But some dirt over time just does get built up there on the edges, which is fine. That's normal. I'm not going to really go in too much depth in terms of what the Pista is and what makes it so special, because really if you're looking at a Pista, you already know. But this is basically the track-focused, stripped-down, high-performance version of the 488 GTB. And Ferrari only built these in 2019 and 2020. So 2 model years. It's a special series car, so you had to qualify to have the privilege of ordering one new. Lots of carbon fiber, very little insulation, as you can see. Let me jump in here very quickly, and we can fire it up. The interior is in fantastic shape. I mean, there's really not much to point out or talk about in here. It's just Alcantara all around, glossy carbon fiber everywhere. Ferrari do a really good job with materials lately. They didn't used to, but they do now. No unusual wear anywhere, you know what I mean? It's all just normal. All looks good. All right, I'm gonna hold my foot on the brake pedal and then use the start button so you can see the start procedure. We're gonna have a check engine light on while the car runs through its diagnostic tests. Once the tests are done, that light will come off to let us know that everything is fine. There it goes. And there you can see the exact odometer reading, at least at the time of recording. It'll probably have a little bit more because I do have to top off the fuel tank, and service does a final inspection and drive in the car before we release it. This is the release here. We're gonna take a look at the engine compartment. Just gonna use this here. So with Ferrari, this is really what you're paying for. Ooh, it's loud. Carbon fiber everywhere. And then you can see the iconic red valve covers down there too. So great. All this exterior carbon is optional. It's just a really, really good build. All of the engine compartment carbon as well. Just gonna let it warm up there. A common thing to look out for with these cars is these individual lights and these DRLs will sometimes pop out. You can see that those are all there and they are all functional all the way down. It's been parked indoors, so I'm pretty comfortable doing this. Typically we're very careful with, you know, revving cars. See that there? I'm gonna give it a few blips just so you can hear the sound and hear just how happy and healthy this car is from an engine standpoint. So I'm gonna do the old stick my head out the window and give it some gas, all right? It is fantastic. And that was only about 5,000 RPM. I'm not even getting close to the red line, nor do I want to. You can do that yourself when the car is yours. So yeah. These cars are notorious for having sticky buttons, sticky controls. Some of these have a little bit of texture to them, but overall, very good. This one's got a little bit of texture, but you can see none of them are like faded. You'll see like the print will start coming off, you know. JBL audio, which is good. Standard, the car did not have an audio system. You had to option an audio system, and then you can also option the JBL premium audio system on top of that. So, again, all the controls feel pretty good. These down here are notorious for it, and these are great, perfect. All right, let me switch it off, just so I can hear myself talk. So yeah, that is an overview of the 488 Pista. If you'd like a closer look at anything in particular, please let me know. More than happy to do it. Again, no surprises when the car shows up. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.